If you're a parent, you know that one of the biggest driving forces in your life is the well-being of your children. And if you're looking for a more family-friendly place to raise your kids and you don't mind wearing a parka for a couple months out of the year, you may want to consider Minnesota. WalletHub just ranked Minnesota as the second best state in the union to raise a family, so it's worth thinking about. I'm going to tell you why. I'm Mary Schumann. I am a realtor here in the Minneapolis, Minnesota area, and I am not originally from Minnesota. We moved our family here for a job opportunity about 10 years ago, but the difference we felt here was absolutely immediate. And side note, the economy and the job opportunities here are excellent and definitely one of those contributing factors when deciding on a family-friendly state. If you're thinking about moving here, I do have a free relocation guide that you are welcome to download. It's in a link in the description box down below. It'll give you a little bit of a broader perspective on the Minneapolis-St. Paul area and what kind of things we have to offer here. Minnesota has garnered significant recognition for its exceptional livability, and it's earned itself a top spot in various national rankings. Notably, WalletHub has named Minnesota as the second best state to raise a family in 2025 and the second happiest state in America. These accolades reflect the state's commitment to fostering environments where families and individuals can thrive. Our Governor Tim Walz, has made family friendliness a huge priority, and it's actually a mantra that I hear often when he talks about his goals for the state of Minnesota. So what led WalletHub to rank Minnesota so highly, only behind Massachusetts? Well, number one was economic strength and family prosperity. It's a cornerstone of Minnesota's appeal, the robust economic foundation that we have here. The median family income exceeds $104,000 here when adjusted for cost of living, and that positions it as the second highest nationwide. This financial stability is complemented by one of the lowest family poverty rates and a relatively narrow wealth gap between the highest and the lowest earners. So economic health like that means that families have the resources necessary for a comfortable and secure lifestyle. Part of this economic strength and stability can be attributed to the diversity of the businesses that call Minnesota home. You may think of Minneapolis as a small place, but actually there are 15 Fortune 500 companies headquartered here. We also consistently have a lower than the national average unemployment rate here. Number two in the factors were health and wellness. So Minnesota's dedication to health is evident in several of the key metrics that they looked at. The state ranks third in life expectancy at birth. It indicates a high standard of overall health among the residents. And public hospitals in Minnesota are ranked sixth nationally, which provides quality healthcare services. Furthermore, and I think this is a big one, the state encourages physical activity among children. Kids play outside here. What a relief. With a significant percentage of kids and families living in neighborhoods that come equipped with parks or playgrounds nearby, and this fosters an active and healthy lifestyle from a really young age. You're really going to notice this when you look for a home here, because nearly every urban or suburban home has a playground that is within easy distance of a park. And I've mentioned this many times before, but Minnesotans really do love to be outside, having fun and being active, and that starts very early. People actually put their kids on ice skates just about as soon as they're walking here, and then it just takes off from there. I think this is one of the best aspects of living here, in my opinion. It really contributes to the next deciding factor, which is community. When you're out in the world, you're out with people, and you can't help but build communities. So number three on their list was family cohesion and social environment. The social fabric of Minnesota is characterized by strong family bonds and community engagement. Really, roots kind of grow deep here. I think this shows up in a lot of ways. Minnesotans are generally very community oriented. We are typically always first in the nation in voter turnout, so people feel efficacy and investment in their community. And it shows up in other statistics, like the state has the fifth lowest separation and divorce rate in the country. This reflects stable families, and additionally, Minnesota ranks third in volunteerism, which actually also showcases that community-oriented mindset where residents are actively involved and contributing to societal well-being. This sense of community is further enhanced by the state's low crime rates and supportive social networks. All right, the fourth factor was happiness and quality of life. So beyond the economic factors and the health factors, Minnesota excels in promoting overall happiness and quality of life. I laughed a little bit reading this next one because I do take it with a grain of salt as someone that doesn't get adequate sleep, but the state, somehow they rank this, has ranked second in adequate sleep rate, highlighting a balance between work and rest that is essential for well-being. I mean, I think we don't do that enough. Anyway, I think Minnesotans aren't really into that hustle culture, and they're also happy to leave that to the coast and focus on quality of life here at home. We have a lot of cultural and recreational things to do, including our famous lakes, the parks, art institutions, and this seems to make people in Minnesota focused on more than just the grind. Rise and grind, no thank you. We want to enjoy our lives and our families. If you're looking for a good place to raise your family, consider Minnesota. Minnesota's high rankings as both the second best state to raise a family and the second happiest state in America are testaments to our high quality of life here. And take it from me, I'm a transplant and I see it myself. Through economic stability, excellent healthcare, strong community ties, and a focus on overall well-being, Minnesota stands out. And listen, Minnesota is very proud of themselves, and this is another place where we can beat our chests for Minnesota exceptionalism. People here prosper, so come join us. Let me know if you have questions. I do love to talk to people that meet me on YouTube, so reach out if you want to chat.